So all month, we've been talking about keeping fit, maybe tweaking that old workout routine. So I've tried out a couple different ones. You saw me get drenched trying paddleboard yoga, doing some tricky double Dutch aerobics. And then we saw this book. It's an extreme training program called 8 Weeks to SEALFIT. It was something I just had to try.
All right, so you guys know I love to work out, but it's kind of what's called an endurance athlete. I like running, I like spinning, yoga, but I wanted to take it to the next level. So it's called SEALFIT. Question is, can I survive? Let's find out.
The SEALFIT training program promises to build both physical and mental toughness. The guy behind the program and a new book is former Navy SEAL Commander Mark Devine. He came here on a mission to toughen me up.
How did you get here, and how did you even think that the SEAL exercise was the way to go?
Well, I spent 20 years in the SEALs. I retired as a commander in 2011. And during that time, the way we trained was very functional, and we were always busy on the road, in places where we didn't have access to, fancy gym equipment like we see here. And so we learned to basically use our bodies as our main tool for training. And so we do a lot of body weight training, and we pair and combine, different body weight exercises to create the desired effect.
I do spinning and I run. You're a SEAL. So how is it for the everyday person that works out that this is beneficial? I mean, for you,
Sure.
you're already
You get
there.
it for me, yeah.
Yeah, so
well,
not for me.
You're right, because a lot of people will look at SEALFIT and they say, wow, that's so inspirational. I wish I could do that. And my answer is that you can. But even a Navy SEAL started with one push-up early in his, in his career. And so we, in the SEAL teams, we take a crawl, walk, run approach to all of our training.
All right, so we're gonna give this a try.
Yeah.
I would say go easy on me, but I have a feeling with the SEAL, that's not a part of the deal.
Well, it is. Here,
so
my plan is
tough on me.
my plan is to teach you some real basic, 6 or 7 basic movements, starting with some key body weight movements. Probably seen them before, but I want to make sure we know proper form. Yeah. So then when we're done with that, then we'll get into the workout. So if you're smoked by the time we get to the workout, then we'll know we're in trouble. I don't think that's going to be the case.
All right, let's try this out. Come on.
Generally, hands are flat, fingers facing forward. My shoulders are going to line up over my wrist. My feet are going to be together. It's okay if they're a little apart, but they're not like this. Nice, and then your core is nice and tight. So I engage my core. That's the first thing I do. Inhale, and then exhale on the way down. Touch my chest, my chin is forward, and then all the way back up. Bring your elbows in. It's going to get your triceps more, your lats.
And it's okay to do this on your knees? It's not
Absolutely.
Sissy?
No, it's not sissy at all. That's how we learn. When we get to the pull-up, most people, even a lot of guys come in, and they have difficulty doing a pull-up or a few. So it's a skill.
Well, let's keep in mind, I can't do a pull-up yet, so it's going to be a little rough, but all right.
Bend your full extension. And now jump as hard as you can and get your chin up. Slow down. Slow on the way down. Awesome.
Woo! Yeah.
Try that again.
A lot. I mean, if I try to pull up right now, that's as far as I can.
Right.
But jumping up there and
see, again, it's getting that range of motion. Because you're up there now, you're working this range of motion here, which is where you're getting stuck trying to pull up.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next exercise is called the air squat.
Okay.
Okay, this is another granddaddy. Now, the air squat is simple, but your form is really important. Your form is really good. I mean, just some fine-tuning to get your butt just a little bit lower. Your chest is up, good. You got great flexibility from all that Pilates and yoga you've done. We're going to teach the kettlebell snatch. Kettlebell snatch is take this kettlebell from essentially a hanging position, and I can swing it a little bit. Up here, shoulder shrug, and then I punch it up above my head. It comes back down. So I don't need to go all the way to the floor with this. I mean, that's one way to do it, but I also do it just from here.
All about core.
Yeah, engage the core, pop it up, shrug. Yep, swing and press. So get more of a ballistic motion with your hip. That's why we call this a man maker. So we'll go down, up, row, down, up, row. Bottom of the squat, jump up, back down, drive up. That's called a thruster. Okay?
Then we do a sprint?
And then we do a sprint.
And that's just the warm-up. So wait until you see Mark put me through the actual SEALFIT interval training. It's coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on HLN, or you can check out the video right now on the web. It's hlntv.com/weekendexpress.